This is John Finnemore Souvenir Programme.
Good evening. My name is Roger Wattis, and I am a member of Britain's silent majority. So I'm here today as a member of the silent majority who's decided to stop being silent and tell you exactly what he thinks about things you're probably wrong about. Like speed cameras. I'm sorry, but I think it is appalling that the police forces of this country can charge what amounts to a stealth tax on the busy. Now, I am the last person to deny. There are certain people who are a menace on the road and need to be controlled. Boy racers, Sunday drivers, flash kits in GTIs, people with caravans, people with trailers, anyone with anything dangling from the rearview mirror, and, although it may not be politically correct to say it anymore, the Chinese. But what about the rest of us? I have been driving too fast for the past 35 years. In all that time, I have never killed anyone with my car. I have never maimed anyone seriously with my car. Am I not entitled to the benefit of the doubt? I heard the other day that in Finland, they have no speed restrictions whatsoever. And yet, they have the lowest road traffic accident rate in Europe. Now, this turned out not to be true. But it sounds plausible, doesn't it? Well, that's all for now. I don't have a show up here at the Edinburgh Fringe because, you know, I have a job. But I can give you some recommendations for shows you should really see. The Tattoo is very good. And there's one at 7 and one at 9, so that should see you through. My name's Roger Wattis, founder member of the Silent Majority. Good night. You happy, darling?
Yeah, very happy. Are you?
Yeah. I'd do anything for you, you know.
I know.
I would, anything in the world. I'm yours to command.
Aw, that's nice.
Set me a quest.
What?
A quest. Let me prove my worthiness to be your boyfriend.
What, like in Days of Old?
Yeah.
You're daft sometimes. Yeah, all right then. Slay me a dragon.
Well, I can't, can I? You know, dragons don't exist.
No, but you can pretend.
No, look, I mean it. I really want to do this. Set a mission for me to accomplish, to demonstrate my love for you. Anything in the world that's possible. Okay?
All right then. Okay. To prove your love,
Yeah?
I command you to shoot a panda.
What?
And bring me its ears.
Shoot a panda?
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Really difficult, but not impossible.
I can't shoot a panda.
Why not?
They're really rare.
Yeah, hence the challenge.
And it's illegal.
Didn't hear you say legal. I heard you say possible.
Why would you want me to kill a panda?
Don't like pandas.
Everyone likes pandas.
Not me. They try too hard.
What? So you want me to learn to hunt, go to China?
No, you don't need to go to China. No, they've got pandas in Edinburgh now. You could break in, shoot one of them. In fact, if you do that, you don't even need to bring me the ears. Yeah? If I hear on the news that a sniper has shot one of the Edinburgh pandas, I'll take it on trust it was you.
I am not going to shoot a panda for you.
Right.
I didn't mean something like that.
Well, what were you expecting?
I don't know, sit in a bath of beans or something.
It's not comic relief.
Well, I'll run a marathon.
You want to run a marathon. You've been talking about doing one for ages. It's supposed to be something you don't want to do.
Okay, fine. All right, give me another one. But no killing anything.
Okay, fine. You must travel to a remote and rugged island within the Arctic Circle.
Okay, yeah.
And stay there for 10 years.
What?
And if on return I remain unmarried...
What?
You may claim me as your bride.
If you remain unmarried?
Well, it's your quest, not mine. You might die out there. I'd look pretty silly then, wouldn't I, if I waited?
Not as silly as I would if you didn't.
All right, fine. So, you do anything for me. I'm yours to command, so long as it's not unpleasant or inconvenient. That's very good to know.
Set me another one.
No, two's enough.
Yeah, no, come on, set me a proper one.
Fine. Pour me a glass of water.
No, I mean...
Really? You want to be out 3 for 3?
Here.
Hooray! Your quest is at an end.
So, what story shall we have tonight?
The ants and the grasshopper.
Oh, again? We always have that one.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Let's try another one tonight, though, eh? What about the three bears?
No, the ants and the grasshopper.
All right, OK. Once upon a time, there lived a colony of ants and a grasshopper. All summer long, the ants worked hard, storing up grain for the winter, while the grasshopper simply played on his fiddle in the sunshine. When winter came, the grasshopper went to the ants and begged for some of their grain. "Why should we give you grain?" said the ants. "You who wasted your summer playing your fiddle." "Well," said the grasshopper, "because, with all that practice, I got really, really good. And if you give me a little of your grain, I will play for you all winter long, every night." And that suited everyone, so that's what they did. The end.
No, you didn't tell it properly.
Yes, I did.
No, tell it where the grasshopper starves.
I don't want to tell it that way.
You got to, that's the way it goes. He starves.
All right, fine. "No," replied the ants. "It's our food and you can't have any." And so the poor grasshopper starved to death. But that night was the first frost of the winter, and the ants realised, too late, that all of their carefully gathered food couldn't keep them warm, so they all froze to death. But at least, as the grasshopper died, he could look back on a summer of music and happiness, while the ants had nothing to remember but their drudgery and their meanness.
No, you're not telling it right. The ants don't freeze, just only the grasshopper dies.
Why are you so keen for me to tell it that way? It's a horrible story that way.
Because, Daddy, because you're 34 and you're still trying to be a comedian.
What?
You need to learn about the grasshopper, Daddy. Listen what happens to the grasshopper.
No, I'm not like the... And hey, I'm not trying to be a comedian. I am a comedian. I've got my own show.
But you don't have your own house or your own pension. Put the fiddle down, Daddy, for all our sakes. Winter's on its way, sooner than you think.
You're not even trying to sound like my child now, are you?
You don't have any children. You can't afford any children. Step away from the fiddle. Winter's coming and it's going to be bleak. Hello and welcome to the interview sketch. My name is Patsy Straightwoman and I am joined today by Benji Arnborough, the athlete who set our screens alight this summer when he won 2 gold medals in that big international sports competition. The one which is like the Olympics but isn't the Olympics, but happened at the same time as the Olympics. And also, let's say in this universe, the Olympics don't exist. Benji, welcome.
Thank you.
So, how are you adjusting to being the nation's hero?
Oh, yeah, people keep calling me that. I really don't know why.
Well, you are the world's fastest sprint tricyclist.
Yeah, I know, and I'm made up about it. I just don't get why anyone else is pleased.
Well, for a start, your achievements on the track will have inspired a whole generation of young people to take up the sport.
Oh, God, I hope not.
But why not?
Well, I'm not finished yet. If I'm beaten in 4 years' time by some spotty kid who only took it up because of me, I'll be really pissed off.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Right, but seriously, you must realise your story's inspirational.
Yeah, but seriously, why?
Well, because it shows with determination and hard work, anyone can be a world champion.
What? No, that's not what my story shows at all. Wow, you really haven't understood my story. No, my story shows that with determination and hard work, I can become world champion. I mean, that's it. That's what I've spent my whole life proving.
But the message applies to anyone.
No, the message literally only applies to me. That's the whole point of making it a race. Do you think the people I beat didn't work hard? They really did, I saw them. And their story shows that with determination and hard work, you can come second. Or 8th. Or not qualify, or not even be selected. And there are loads and loads of people with that story, and only me with mine. Mine is a statistical anomaly. You should discount it.
OK, fine. But even if not everyone can medal...
Get a medal, yeah?
Sorry?
You missed out the words getter for some reason. Carry on.
Even if they don't get a medal...
Thank you.
It's a good thing to inspire children to take up the sport, surely.
What? Encourage them to dedicate their whole life to becoming the fastest and then they don't get to be the fastest? That sounds miserable. Glad it didn't happen to me.
But it promotes a healthier lifestyle.
No. Jogging around the park keeps you healthy. Training the way I train basically knackers your body for the rest of your life. And that's just physically. Mentally, I didn't go to my sister's wedding because I was training. Not racing, training.
Well, there you are then. It involves huge dedication and sacrifice.
Oh, yeah, huge sacrifices. I've sacrificed more or less everything in my life to it since I was 8. But, you know, the thing is, all those sacrifices I made, the cause I was making them for was the cause of me being able to go faster. You know, nothing else. I'm not saying that makes me a bad person. I just don't think it makes me a good person.
What does it make you?
A fast person.
Right. All right, then. What is your message to young people?
Why would I have a message for young people? I haven't been thinking about young people. I haven't been thinking about anything for 15 years except how I can go faster.
Nonetheless, people will look to you for a message.
OK, then my message to young people and old people and people in between is I am the fastest tricyclist in the world.
And you could be too.
No.
Benji Arnborough, thank you.
So, what sort of building are you looking for?
Well, the main thing is that it has to make a strong statement.
Absolutely. We want a building that says something bold about us.
About the city.
About the times we live in.
We want everyone to be talking about this building.
Well, it sounds like an architect's dream. So, you're not afraid of controversy?
No. We just don't want there to be any.
That's
Yeah, right, but you did say you want everyone to be talking about it.
Yes, we do. I think we want everyone to be talking about how much they all really like it. That's right, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, obviously.
Yes, exactly.
What do you mean exactly?
I think we would like it in an ideal world, wouldn't we?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
OK, well, let's talk about the building. I take it you want something uncompromisingly contemporary.
Oh, contemporary, yes, certainly.
Yeah, but do we want it to be uncompromisingly?
I don't think so. I think we want it to be compromisingly contemporary.
Yeah, modern, but with a nod to the past.
Yes, or to put it a different way, classical but with a contemporary twist.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah, OK, I mean, that's putting it a very different way.
No, I don't think it is. No, I think the first thing you should think when you see this is a modern building. But the second thing should be, this is a traditional building.
Yes. Or should it be the other way around?
Maybe, or ideally, I think they should both be the first thing you think.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes. OK, I don't really understand.
Well, look, let's start again. I think above all, we want this building to be fun.
Fun.
Yes.
And above all, practical.
Yes.
Fun, but practical.
No, fun and practical.
Yeah, or maybe even fun because practical.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
Right, you know, at some point, you're going to have to tell me what you actually want the building to be like.
We have told you.
Yeah, modern, classical, fun, practical, groundbreaking, uncontroversial, traditional, and innovative.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Oh, and can it have a cupola? I like cupolas.
So, Dennis, we talked about this, if you remember. You like cup holders.
Oh, yes. Can it have a cup holder?
Whatever. Look, I suppose I can do my best to come up with some sort of synthesis of all these things, something that's the middle ground of every possible choice.
No. That's the very last thing we want. We definitely don't want it to be middling. I told you right at the outset. We want a building that makes a strong, bold statement.
And what do you want that strong, bold statement to be?
That this building is great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, OK.
And it's got to be incredibly cheap and ready next month. I have more to say. The environment. It's fine. Really, it's going to be okay. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old. It's big enough and ugly enough to look after itself. Think what it's been through already. The atom bomb, 2 world wars, the Industrial Revolution, dinosaurs stamping all over it. I don't think me taking Matthew to Sea Scouts in my Vauxhall Saphira is going to push it over the edge. At least, not for the next 50 years or so, anyway. And after that, I have to tell you, my interest wanes dramatically. They say you don't inherit the Earth from your parents, you borrow it from your children. Well, everything my children ever borrowed from me came back buggered, so let's see how they like it. Gays. Now, I have nothing against the gays. Really nothing at all. One of my best friends has a son who thinks he's gay, and I can honestly say I think none the worse of him for that. My friend, I mean. I never liked the son much anyway, so it didn't make any... What I mean to say is, no one could call Roger Wattis homophobic. Where I do draw the line, though, is when they try to take our jobs. I'm sorry, you can choose to be a soldier, or you can choose to be a gay, but not both. Any more than I would try to get a job in musical theatre. A fighting man, must be able to have complete trust in his comrades. And if there's one thing life teaches us, it's that you cannot trust someone who might be in love with you. My name's Roger Wattis, founder member of the Silent Majority. Good night! All right, well, thank you for coming in. Miss Simmons, we'll let you know our decision very shortly.
Thank you. Are you sure there's nothing else you want to ask me?
Well, there's certainly no other information you could give us. It would be appropriate or even legal for us to base our decision on.
Yes, I think I understand. Well, then, just by way of small talk, you may be interested to know I have absolutely no plans to take maternity leave in the next 5 years.
No, this is good to know, but it's not what I, But since we're making small talk now, the interview having concluded, tell me, are you a cat person or a dog person?
Well, I suppose, a cat person.
Aha, excellent, Miss Simmons. I feel you'll fit in here wonderfully. By complete coincidence, we are all cat people too. Not that we have anything against the dog people. Not at all. It's just rather nicer this way, isn't it?
That was the start of it. But within 2 years, decades of simmering tensions between dog people and cat people had boiled over from covert apartheid to naked aggression. By 2018, the old political party system had been swept away, replaced by governments of people who like cats or people who like dogs.
Mr. Speaker, we will not be lectured on cleanliness by a party who follow their animals around in the street, picking up their poo.
No, we all know that the Honourable Lady thinks it more hygienic to keep a tray of her pet's poo in her house.
But by 2019, the rift had grown so great that neither side were prepared to allow the other to govern them. For 3 long years, civil war gripped the country. The doggists took the West Country, the catites established strongholds in the northeast. Pigeon fanciers were forcibly exiled to the Isle of Man. Both sides attempted to deploy spies, but were rarely successful.
So, you're a dog person, you say?
Oh, yes, very fond of dogs, me. Especially, setters.
If you like dogs so much, Towser, give me a Towser. Good boy.
Oh, yes, there's one. What a nice dog.
He is a nice dog. He's a very good boy. Now, Towser, leave it. Leave a book. Leave it. Good boy. Now, would you please kindly pick that up and throw it for him?
Pick it up.
Yes, please.
But he's just dropped it.
Yes, you to throw for him.
But it's all covered in his slobber.
That's right, yes. So for the last time, pick up the slobbery ball and throw it for him.
I can't!
Ah!
It seemed as if the factions could never be reunited. But then, in the time of his country's greatest need, one man came to the fore. Once an obscure radio comedian, he had given up this job in 2013 following a bruising conversation with his fictional child. And taken a lowly but secure job in a supermarket warehouse storing up food for the winter. There he would undoubtedly have lived and died unnoticed by history but for one extraordinary quality.
I like dogs and cats. I mean, equally.
At first he was met with disbelief and derision, but eventually...
Sir, it's extraordinary but true. The subject's pupils seem to dilate at precisely the same degree when shown an adorable kitty as they do when he is confronted with a foul, reeking hound.
Then he must be some kind of weird genetic freak.
Unquestionably, but perhaps a useful one.
Sure enough, the bizarre cat-dog equivocator was disliked and mistrusted by both sides. With him as a puppet leader, an uneasy coalition government could be formed and society slowly rebuilt. And so an uneasy peace prevailed. Until the notorious Pigeon Fanciers Revolt of 2032, when the exiles of the Isle of Man revealed they had banded together into an army and swiftly seized power in what can only be described as a military coup.
All right, Sam. Haven't seen you around for a bit, have you been?
Yeah, okay, not too bad.
Oh, cheers. Good as that.
Well, this is all right. I've just been a bit depressed recently.
Yeah, I get sad sometimes.
It's not... Well, I mean, I've been suffering from depression.
Yeah, that's what I get. Often what it turns out is I'm hungry.
Yeah?
Yeah, Denise will spot it. She'll go, God, you've got a face like a slapped arse, have a banana. And you know, she's right, cheers me right up. Have you tried that?
Having a banana?
Or whatever?
No.
Give it a go. Oh, and I'll tell you the other thing. Go for a run.
You do that, do you?
No, I never get sad enough to bother. But, you know, I've definitely heard it makes you happier. It's like a known scientific thing. It's got a name. It's joggers Joggers, I want to say nipple.
Joggers high.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, it releases the dolphins in the system or something.
Releases the dolphin.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I don't know why they call it that. I suppose it's because dolphins are always smiling, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. So, your advice is next time I feel the depression sinking over me, go for a run to the chip shop.
Yeah, good thinking, double whammy. You'll cheer right up. Oh, yeah, well, looks like that's the end of the session, so same time next week. Well, since you ask me for a story of Edinburgh's sinister past, I do have one wee tale you may find canny or uncanny, just as you please. At the age of 22, I found myself invalided out of the army and in need of a job. I was young, strong and healthy. I had only left the army on the grounds that I have trouble differentiating my TH and F sounds. An unusual case, but my regiment was the 3rd and 4th Forfarshire Fusiliers, and it was just getting embarrassing. Instead, it was arranged that I should be apprenticed to my Uncle Theodore in Edinburgh, who was the proprietor of a flourishing thimble factory. So you could say it was out of the frying pan into the fire, although obviously I prefer not to. I arrived in Edinburgh at the height of the Scottish Enlightenment, and I thus had to fight my way down the Royal Mile through hordes of enthusiastic young people thrusting handfuls of pamphlets into my face.
Life philosophy, David Hume's sellout lecture, what's the deal with logical positivism? Scotsman said, made me think my arse off, 5 stars.
Marvel at Adam Smith and his incredible invisible hand, adults only.
Eventually, I found my way to my uncle's. He was otherwise engaged, but I was received by his secretary, a jovial young man named McFarlane, something of a dandy, never seen without his white kid gloves and his black kid rasta hat. He set me to my duties, which were light enough, filing, letter writing, cataloguing my uncle's fine collection of catalogues, and so on. But then one morning McFarlane came in with a wry smile on his face.
Well, here's an honour for ye indeed. Your uncle says you're to take delivery this evening from Mr. Pratt and Mr. Rabbit.
Pratt and Rabbit? Who might they be?
They are our suppliers.
What do they supply?
Hi, what do you think, laddie? What's the heart and soul of the thimble-making business? Fingers and thumbs, fingers and thumbs. Say it with me.
I prefer not to.
Say it with me! Fingers and thumbs. Now, fingers are no problem. We have a regular supply and they're something we can always count on. But thumbs. Thumbs are precious indeed, and that's where Pratt and Rabbit come in.
But where do they get them from?
Oh, well, their story is that they are the joint janitors of a combined bacon slicery and whisky distillery, and the goods they sell to us are the fruits of an average evening sweepings up. But I think it's best not to inquire too closely again. Oh, and also, you must meet them in Greyfriars Churchyard at 4 in the morning.
Now, as it happens, graveyards hold little fear for me, for I happen to be descended from a long line of dead people. On both my mother's and my father's side, curiously. But I must admit, even my composure was shaken by my first view of Pratt and Rabbit, 2 lean, shifty-eyed figures hurriedly shoveling earth into an open grave. Hey! I cried, did you just dig that poor fellow up?
Us? No.
He dug himself up. We're just reburying him.
Dug himself up?
Aye, he does it every night. It's quite sweet, really. He's looking for his wee dog.
We call him Greyfriars Body.
Enough! Plainly, Pratt and Rabbit were nothing more than grave robbers. But could I truly pretend to be surprised by employers' hints, the graveyard rendezvous, and also I'd eventually worked out the pun on their names? All right, said I at length. The name is Finnemore.
Well, you be wanting this,
He produced a sinister parcel wrapped in grimy oilskin. I thrust some coins at him. Here you are, 5 shillings.
5 shillings for a fine thumb like this?
Nay, but it's worth a good 2 shillings more. Look at it. A fine, broad, strong thumb, this one. Look at the muscles on it. There's nae doubt the man that lost this thumb was either a keen hitchhiker or else often expressed his approval of things.
So saying, he unwrapped the parcel and I gazed upon the thumb. Indeed, it was a fine specimen and also somehow familiar. I looked closer, and there, on the ball of the thumb, but in mirror writing, as if picked up from some cheaply printed pamphlet, I made out these words: made me think my arse off. 5 stars. Oh! I gave a startled cry. The owner of this thumb was no alcoholic bacon slicer. It was a phrase I'd uttered 1,000 times before, but never with such meaning. Nor yet a luckless corpse. I saw him not a week ago, flyering for Adam Smith on the Royal Mile. The two ruffians exchanged hunted glances, then one made a decision and barked a command.
Run, rabbit! Run, rabbit! Run, run, run!
And with that, they vanished, leaving me to stagger back to my uncle's, my mind in a whirl. There, I found MacFarlane. MacFarlane, said I, these thumbs.
Spit it out!
MacFarlane, these
Oh,
thumbs.
call me Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, really? Thaddeus MacFarlane? Yeah, all right, look, I recognised a thumb.
Aye, and what do you propose to do about it?
What? You mean to say you knew?
Of course I knew. Did you really believe in that beacon slicery? The thumb snippers, man! They do at least mainly go for persistent thumb suckers whose mothers warned them this might happen, but not always.
You just turn a blind eye.
I do that. And if you've the sense God gave you, you'll do the same. Clivens, man, are you a man or a moose?
I'm pretty sure I'm a man, but can I just clarify, was the other option mouse or moose?
Moose, man, moose!
That's actually clarified nothing. But either way, I'm a man.
Aye, I thought so. You've no antlers to speak of.
And as a man, I have no choice. I must tell my uncle about this grisly trade.
You think he doesn't know about it?
You mean?
Aye.
Theodore Finnemore is the foremost thumb fence this side of the Firth of Forth?
Very good.
Well, I want no part of it. Tonight, I shall tender my resignation and reunite that poor young man with his purloined digit.
You'll have no trouble about your resignation.
Came a voice my turn to behold my uncle.
Apprentices come and go, but do you think you can deny me of my thumbs so easily? The factory must have new thumbs by tomorrow, that's for certain. If you won't yield the one I sent you for, so be it, but thumbs I will have. Ask MacFarlane. He failed me once. But how many months ago was it?
And to my horror, MacFarlane grimly peeled off his white kid gloves and slowly counted to 8. My choice was clear. Cravenly yield up the grisly relics to my uncle, or do the honourable thing, reunite that young man with his thumb and pay for it with my own. Friends, I made my choice. And that is why my answer to the question, what has 2 thumbs and a conscience stained black as pitch, must forever be this guy. Good night.
That was John Finnemore's Souvenir programme. It was written by and starred John Finnemore, and also starred Margaret Cable-Smith, Simon Kay, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. The producer was Ed Morrish. You're listening to BBC Radio 4, but it reads like a fire.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
So, Laura, what's your new guy like then?
Oh, are you seeing someone?
Yeah, just started, yeah.
Well, so, what's he like?
Well, you know, it's still very early days, but I like him. I really like him.
Oh, that's great. Well, who is he? We allowed to know?
Yeah, I think you both know him, actually. Ed Reachman.
Oh, yeah, we know him a bit. He's really nice, isn't he?
Yeah, Ed, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's really funny.
He is funny.
Yeah, really, really funny guy. And not violent at all.
What?
I said he's not violent. Not at all.
He's not violent?
No. And as you say, he's funny.
Yeah, but did he used to be violent?
No, that's the great thing about him. He's never been violent.
But his friends are?
Are they? I didn't know that. Well, all the more credit to him for not being then.
Tom?
No, really, I don't know what Nick means at all. Ed's not violent.
No, that's what I said.
No, but if he's not, why would you say he wasn't?
Well, you've answered your own question there, haven't you?
Nick, if you told me you were going out with someone and I said, oh, great, she never sets fire to things, what would you think?
I'd be pleased.
You wouldn't be a bit worried, a bit unsettled?
No? Well, I suppose I might wonder why you hadn't said whether or not she was violent.
Right, fine. Well, I think I'm going to go.
No, Laura, don't.
No, I think I will. A bit of a walk. See you. Bye.
Nick, wouldn't it just be easier to tell her that you fancy her?
No. It's not my style. I'm just going to subtly put her off every other man in the world.
Welcome welcome to the Pittman Museum of Fine Arts. For the standard audio tour of the collection, press 100. For a guide aimed at older children, press 200. And for a guide aimed at 5-year-olds, press 300. You've selected the audio tour for 5-year-olds. To begin, enter the large vaulted gallery across the hall. Devoted chiefly to artifacts from the civilizations of ancient South Asia, it contains arguably one of the most fascinating exhibits in the whole museum. You can find it between the big pot and the carpet with all the crossmen fighting. And it's a quite remarkable example of an early 21st century fire extinguisher. Made in 2008 by C.H. Sharp and Company, fire extinguishers like this one are used every day by real firemen in yellow hats. It's a very different world from ours, but perhaps we can get just a sense of what it must be like for them by running round and round the room pretending to be a fire engine. Ni-nor, ni-nor. When you finish doing that, step through the arch to your right into the gallery at the early Flemish masters, where, if you stand on tippy toes and look out the window, you can see a lorry.
Can I have a word with you, son?
Anytime you like, Moon.
Well, look, don't take this the wrong way, but I was wondering if you would mind, possibly, just backing off a bit.
From you?
From me and from the Earth.
Okay. Might be tricky. Why, though?
Well, it's just the Earth and I are getting on really well at the moment.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, we've got this shared interest in tides. And the thing is, when you come round every day, it's making me look a bit bad in comparison.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there I am, shining my hardest, illuminating everything, and you know what they call it? Night.
Oh, dear. So let's see if I've got this straight. You want me to back away from the Earth, leaving the Earth where it is?
Please.
And you want me to stop coming round the Earth so often?
Would you mind? I just think it would make me look better.
Leaving aside certain practical difficulties, better in what way?
Well, you know, brighter.
Oh, I see. You want me to go further away so that your light, the light you shine, will seem brighter.
Yes. Is that so hard?
It's quite hard.
Look, it's just when I'm compared every day with a vast miasma of incandescent plasma like you, I can't help feeling a bit
eclipsed.
I knew you weren't fine with that. How many times do I have to say I'm sorry?
No, I am fine with it. It was funny. Hey, Earth, look, I'm as big as the sun. Oh, it was a funny joke. Yeah, because it's so untrue. So untrue.
Yes. I know.
But anyway, look, I'd like to help. I'd be quite happy to move away, leave you and the Earth where you are, and let you beam forth your powerful moonlight in peace.
Oh, thanks.
I just don't think it's possible.
Not possible?
No, sorry.
Right, fine. No worries. Stuck-up sod. Thinks the world revolves around him. Have you heard the good news about Jesus?
No, what is it?
Matt West have approved his mortgage application. So he's going to buy that flat in Cirencester.
Oh, that's great. Where's he staying till then?
He's going back to see his family in Portugal. And he's invited us to go and stay with him.
That's amazing. What a friend we have in Jesus.
Amen.
Hear my plight, O mighty King Solomon, whose wisdom is praised above all things.
No, not all things. Just a lot of things.
Great King, this woman stole away my child in the night, and now saith that it is hers.
Is that what you saith?
Aye, and I say it truly. This woman here, O wise and sagacious king, pretends my own child is hers, that she might take it from me.
Right, so you both say the kid's yours?
Yes.
All right, then which of you can tell me this? What is his name?
Aaron.
Eli.
Aha! Of course, for this to work, I need to know what his name really is. What is it?
Eli.
Aaron.
I thought that might work. OK. Try this. What colour are his eyes?
Brown.
Brown.
Really? You're both saying brown?
They are brown.
You sure? Because if when I take my hand away it turns out they're not brown, you both lose. So simple game theory would suggest that one of you should switch to blue. No? Neither of you? OK, let's have a look. Yep, they're brown. Oh, I know. Let's put him in between you. You both call him and see who he comes to.
He can't walk.
No, but he can sort of wriggle about, can't he?
No.
Oh. To be honest, then, that beats me why you're both so keen on him. Oh, I've got it now. This is a really good one. Bring me a sword.
A sword? What do you want a sword
I'll
for?
tell you what I want a sword for, thank you. With this sword, I shall divide the living child in twain and give half unto one and half unto the other.
That's just stupid.
It's not stupid. It's the wisdom of Solomon, so shut up.
It is stupid. You'd just kill him.
Yeah, I know I'd kill him. I know what swords are for, thank you very much. It's the only way to be fair.
It's not fair, it's crazy.
Don't worry, he's not going to do it. It's a trick.
I am going to do it. I'm going to cut him in half. Right now. With this sword. Unless one of you stops me, because I am a wise and just king, I will now bisect this little baby. Oh, come on, one of you back down.
No.
I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? Now I'm going to have to. Do you want it done lengthways or down the middle?
No, let her have him.
Well, don't both say it. What's the point of you both saying it?
What did you think? One of us would go, oh, well, half a dead baby's better than no baby.
Yes, I thought only the mother would give up her claim to save the baby.
No, we both like the baby. That's the whole problem.
You're an idiot.
Well, look, I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest here. I'm sorry if my wisdom's not wise enough for you. I'm just trying to do the right thing for little Isaac.
His name's Eli.
No, it's,
Aha!
Aaron, it's
Too
Aaron.
late!
Damn it!
The wisdom of Solomon, ladies. Never underestimate it.
This gallery is devoted to the masterpieces of the Italian Renaissance, but they're all boring. There is one of a horsey, but whilst it is a capable rendering, it is badly let down by the artist's failure to show the horsey doing a poo. However, you may notice something about this gallery that's rather special. It's really, really long and thin, and although there's carpet down the middle, fascinating. This has been removed at either side, revealing the highly polished wood that lies beneath. It is thought by many that if we were to take off our shoes and run as fast as possible, we could do epic skitties. Skitties!
This summer, an epic motion picture brings you the romance, the danger, the compulsion of the only remaining form of transport we haven't done a film about yet. Stoppable, the Tram Story. Starring Ollie Rockberger as Sam the Tram Armstrong.
Sam, please, I'm begging you, stay away from the trams.
Can't do it, Sue. I'm a tram driver. Trams are what I drive.
But the doctors say the trams are killing you.
God damn it, Sue. If I have to live without trams, ain't I already dead?
And Jessie Bain as Sally Stairs, the small-town girl with a big-time dream to drive a tram.
So, you're the little lady who reckons women can drive trams.
I reckon so, sir, yes.
Well, you're absolutely right. 45% of our drivers are women. Welcome aboard.
And special guest starring Simeon Blackwell as Jilks, the old-timer who's seen it all. If by all you mean a lot of trams.
Oh, I've seen such between here, Greg. I've seen bicycles with their wheels stuck in the tram tracks. Push chairs with their wheels stuck in the tram tracks. Mobility scooters with their wheels stuck in the tram tracks. It happens a lot, is what I'm saying.
Until one day.
So, you came to me.
Sam, we need you to drive one last tram for us this morning. And then another 8 this afternoon and another 16 tomorrow, and then it's the weekend.
A story of drama.
Sam, I don't know what to do. There's a woman back there riding the tram and she didn't validate her ticket when she got on.
Pull yourself together, Sally. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've kind of got my hands full driving this tram.
A story of passion.
I don't know much about this world, Sally Stairs, but I know this. In every city with guts and heart and a kind of raw vitality, from Melbourne to Zurich, from Antwerp to Croydon, there you will find trams and the men and women who love them.
Oh, Sam, kiss me. Right here, right now, on this tram.
I can't, Sally. I'm married.
To the tram.
No, to a lady.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's a story of trams. Stoppable. The tram story.
For the love of God, won't someone stop the tram? Thank you.
Yo, we was always lumped together, me and him, when we was little. Not because we was friends, see, but because we were ugly. Oh, yeah, no uglier than sin we were. But he was uglier than what I was, you see. So he got the flack, you know, teasing and bullying and whatever, yeah. And I know I just kept my head down and used him as sort of a lightning rod, I suppose. It wasn't fair on him, really, but Lord knows he got his own back, didn't he? Because then we grew up and turns out the bastard was a swan. That wiped the smile off me beak, I can tell you. Me horrible, twisted beak. Do you believe it? A bloody swan. And a very fine swan indeed. Whereas me, what happened to me was what happens to most ugly ducklings. I became an ugly duck. Quack.
So, the terms were agreed on, as I understand it, are these. An 8-week-long promotion during which every branch of your burger bars will display posters of our kids' movie in every outlet and give away toys based on our characters with every child's meal.
That's right, and the price is $85 million.
That's correct.
Let's shake on it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And with you. Great, I'll draw out the contract.
Great, and I'll put some heat under our accounts guys to make sure that you get your money ASAP.
What?
What?
Aren't we paying you?
What? No, we're paying you.
I thought we were meeting to see if we could get you to let us use your hugely popular movie characters to attract kids to our restaurants.
Well, I thought we were negotiating to get your hugely popular chain of fast food restaurants to promote our movie.
Right. That does explain why the negotiations were a hell of a lot easier than I was expecting.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you took the first price I offered. I thought you were a pushover.
I thought you'd misread your notes. I jumped in before you could correct yourself. I was expecting to pay $100 million.
Yeah, me too. So, who normally pays who?
I don't know. I only joined last month. I just assumed we paid you. I mean, your movies are huge. Loads of kids are going to come into our restaurant if we give away your toys.
Yeah, but your restaurants are everywhere. I mean, loads of kids are going to come to our movie if they've been given toys for it.
Yeah, they both sound plausible, don't they?
Yeah. OK, look, hang on. I'll phone my boss.
I don't expect you to know this sort of thing.
Don't worry. I'll be subtle. Hi, it's Alvin here.
Alvin, how are the negotiations going?
Yeah, pretty well. Not bad. The figure on the table at the moment is 85 million.
What? That's crazy!
Yeah, I know. It's a surprising amount of money because it's so...
So low? Do you need me to tell you that's low?
No, I know it's low. And of course, for us, that's
That's what?
Important.
Yeah. So, don't waste time talking to me. Get back in there.
Yeah, get back in there. In order to...
Any luck?
Well, she has strong feelings about it.
Which way?
Not sure. Look, why don't you phone your boss?
Yeah, that's the logical thing to do next, but for the purposes of this sketch, let's say I've already done it and it didn't help.
OK, well, as I see it, there's two things we can do. One, toss a coin for it. The winner charges the loser £100 million, and if it turns out that's the way round it usually is, we're both fined. If it's the wrong way round, one of us gets fired and the other one has pulled off the best deal ever.
Yeah. High risk, though. What's the other choice?
We could divide the money between us, run off to the Bahamas and stop using toys to bribe children to eat badly.
Oh, great, let's do that.
You are now standing in the centrepiece of the museum, the Egyptian gallery. But there's no mummy, so hey. However, this gallery does contain what is generally agreed by 5-year-olds to be the jewel of the museum's collection. If you look to the left at the big cat with no ears, you will see a funny man in a chair. His name is Rory. He's here to make sure robbers don't steal anything. And look at his nose. I mean, just look at it. It's sort of mainly red, but it's got all purple bits in it, and it's ginormous. In Until recently, it was not thought that a man's nose could even get that big. But recent evidence indicates that it can, because this man's has. But two questions continue to perplex 5-year-old scholars. How did it get like that? And what happens when he sneezes? Maybe Mummy will know. Let's loudly ask her.
Hello, Dr. Aston.
Hello, Nora. Welcome. So, how's this week been?
Oh, hard. Really hard. Trevor was waiting outside work again today. Said he'd been there all day. He asked me again to run away with him. Says if I don't, he'll kill himself.
And do you believe him?
I don't know. He always says that, but maybe this time he means it, so maybe I should. And it's my fault, really. I must have encouraged him.
Do you think you encouraged him?
Well, not really. I always told him I wasn't interested. But like he says, I was probably using psychology on him. So perhaps I owe it to him to do what he wants. I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think?
No, but really, what do you think, Dr. Aston? I really need some advice.
Well, Nora, you know I can't tell you what to do. It's your decision. What I can do is help you explore it. For instance, when you contemplate running away with Trevor, what feelings do you have about your husband?
I know. I know Patrick would be heartbroken. But the thing is, he's so loving and nice, he'll find someone else easily and they'll be happy. Whereas Trevor, you know, with his tempers and everything, he might not find anyone else.
Yeah. And what about your children?
Well, Trevor says I can bring one of them with us. But only one, because he needs the other back seat for his wolfhound. She gets sick if she rides in the boot. But that'll be quite good, probably, because then Patrick and me will have one of the children each, so that's fair.
Right. Of course, it's possible Patrick would go to court.
Yeah, well, that's why we're going to go on the run. Trevor's already moved out of his house and burnt it down. And he's going to follow his dream of getting a job in a travelling fairground. And until then, we'll just sleep in the car. I mean, when I say it out loud like this, it sounds a bit stupid. But when Trevor says it, it all makes sense.
Does it?
So what do you think I should do?
I really can't tell you what to do.
Oh, I wish you could.
Yep, so do I. But I can't. I can only guide you towards what feels right to you. What feels right, and not what feels completely insane.
Well, neither of them feel right. I mean, staying with Patrick makes me feel happy and relieved and stops me feeling sick because I love him and he loves me.
That's interesting.
But it means upsetting Trevor. Whereas running away with Trevor makes me feel panicky and I cry a bit, but I wouldn't have to say no to him. So maybe I should run away with Trevor.
OK, well, before you decide...
I think I have decided.
Before you decide, here's a technique. Imagine yourself a week from now if you've chosen to go with Trevor. So you and your daughter are living in Trevor's car with his wolfhound as he drives around, avoiding the police and hoping to run into a travelling fair to join.
Yeah.
Yeah, OK. Now picture how you might be feeling. Do you feel regretful, worried about your kids, sorry for Patrick? Do you feel like the pattern of self-sabotage we've talked about here for years has re-established itself at all? Or do you feel, and this is equally valid, do you feel basically fine?
It's hard to say.
Is it? Really? Is it?
I think I would feel basically fine.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so, because maybe Trevor's turned over a new leaf. Because all he needed was someone who loved him to make him give up the drink and the drugs and the illegal dogfighting ring.
Yes, maybe. What's another possibility?
I don't know. I'm so tired. Just tell me what to do.
Nora, I can't tell you what you should do or should not do. All I can do is help you look at the decision yourself, look at it head on, your loving husband and kids on one side, your arsonist, dog-fighting stalker on the other, and see what feels right.
Tell you what, cough once for Trevor.
No, listen.
And twice for Patrick. Thank you, Dr. Aston. Thank you so much.
Just a cough.
Oh, was it? I thought you were saying stay with Patrick.
Yes, I was saying Patrick. Obviously, Patrick. Trevor's a psychopath. Stay with your loving family and stop deliberately screwing up your life.
OK. Right.
It's one point of view you might want to consider.
This room's just more pictures. But I tell you what, go over to the 3 pointy ones in the middle, put your head on one side, and then repeat after me. Mummy, they've misattributed this triptych to Giotto. I promise it'll be worth it.
Well, since you ask me for a tale of chivalry and mysterious strangers, I believe I have something that will meet the case. My story takes place during one of the long, hot summers of which the year 1930 was so unaccountably made up. Anxious to escape the heat, I bethought myself to visit Bognor to take the waters and Bournemouth to drop them off. I managed to secure a compartment on the train to myself, took out my copy of the Daily Express and spread it over the table so as to keep clean my copy of the Times. At that moment, the compartment door was flung open and a stranger burst in. The intruder was a young lady of some 23 summers, but, as I say, it had been a peculiar year, so she was 18. Hello there, I said, but at once she put her finger to her lips, frowned, realized she wasn't the one speaking, and put a finger to my lips. Pray do not betray me, she seemed to say with her eyes.
Pray do not betray me.
And then did say with her mouth.
But, kind sir, if you have any compassion in your soul, hide me at once.
I did not have to be told twice.
Hide me, I beg of you.
But of course she had no way of knowing that. Without a second thought, I seized the fair intruder by the waist and lifted her up onto the baggage rack. With a second thought, I realized I had not so much hidden her as placed her more prominently on display. My third thought, however, was a happier one, and when I had finished enjoying that, I had a fourth thought. I opened a capacious travelling trunk I had brought with me, emptied out the capacious swimming trunks it contained, and looked at her meaningfully. She at once understood, and no sooner had she put my plan into action when 2 ruffianly strangers burst in. One was tall, the other short. One was thin, the other fat. One was hairy, the other bald. One was a dog, the other a cat. No, I'm getting carried away. One was not a dog, the other was not a cat. Presently, the one who was tall, thin, bald, and not a dog spoke.
Forgive this intrusion, sir.
He purred insinuatingly, his eyes darting around the compartment like a lizard in a compartment.
But my associate and I were just looking for...
Our niece.
His stunted accomplice supplied.
Precisely so, our niece.
Your niece? You are then uncles by trade?
We are indeed, sir. Professional uncles. And it is precisely in that capacity that we embark, sir, in our niece-seeking errand.
Well, what does she look like, this niece of yours? I asked, endeavouring to enter into the character of an innocent traveller. Can you not describe it to me? I added, entering further into the character and discovering he was Dundonian by birth. I mean, to say her appearance, I concluded, subtly dropping in the stutter, which I felt sure my character suffered.
Her appearance? Well, she looked very much like most nieces look, didn't she, Uncle Scarface?
Well, yes. Tell you what she did look like, though. You know them incredibly wealthy heiresses to icing sugar fortunes what are always getting kidnapped on trains? Well, she sort of had that look about her.
Did she indeed? I replied, feeling instinctively that in the surprise of this revelation my character would naturally lose both his stammer and his Scottish accent.
As it happened, she did have rather, in the process of being kidnapped, icing sugar heiress cast to her countenance, yes. She was always being teased for it at school.
Indeed. Then I fear I cannot help you. I have seen no one in the least similar to that description. Why do you want to find her, anyway?
Oh, well, she
forgot to write us thank you letters.
Precisely, for the rich and generous gifts we bestowed upon her at Christmas. So we just wanted to tell her that she mustn't worry about it. It's quite all right.
If I see her, I'll be sure to pass on the message. But for now, gentlemen, I will bid you good day.
Of course, good day. Oh, but before we leave, I fear I may have dropped my handkerchief into your trunk.
And with that, he sprang lively to my trunk and flung it open. But, of course, as you know, it was empty, for, as I told you, I had taken out my bathing costume just before he entered.
Oh, I see I was mistaken. Well, sorry to disturb you both. Especially you, sir, as I see you were just preparing to visit the train swimming pool.
Oh,
don't mention it.
And with that, they were gone. Well played, madam, I said, turning to my companion. May I say those bathing trunks fit you superbly?
It was the perfect disguise.
She replied, colouring prettily.
And thank you so much for hiding me. If those two had caught me, there would have been hell to pay.
Yes, it sounds like it. They're clearly desperate fellows who would stop at nothing.
I'm afraid so. Naturally, they put on an act for you, but let me tell you, they're actually really strict about getting their thank you letters on time, or Uncle Fingers and Uncle Scarface.
What? I cried, you mean to say they are your uncles?
Of course. They told you so, didn't they?
Yes, but aren't you the heiress of an icing sugar fortune in the process of being kidnapped?
Don't you start. I get enough of that at school.
Good night.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore, with Margaret Caban-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. The producer was Ed Morrish. To find out more about the show, why not buy me a few drinks? I could tell you some things.
It's John Finnemore's Souvenir programme. Mum, Dad, I've got something to tell you.
What is it, son?
Well, this is very hard for me to say, but I think it's time you knew the truth. Mum, Dad, you're not my real parents.
What?
Don't be silly, Brian.
I'm afraid it's true, but listen. This doesn't mean that anything has to change between us, or that I love you any the less.
What do you mean, Brian? Of course we're your real parents.
We ought to know, Brian. We've raised you ever since you hatched from the egg.
I know you did, and that's why I'll always think of you as my parents, but the truth is, I'm a cuckoo.
A cuckoo?
That's right.
But we're starlings.
I know, ma'am. I know.
Then where are our real children?
Now, this is awkward. Have you read We Need to Talk About Kevin?
Of course we haven't, we're starlings.
Never mind then. The thing is, when we were fledglings, I might have slightly pushed them out of the nest.
You did what?
I know, I'm really sorry. In my defence, it's a Darwinian survival reflex.
Well, this is going to take some coming to terms with.
Yes, it is. It's a huge thing to find out.
I know. Take all the time you need. I'll be here. Although, also, I am hungry. Feed me. In here.
Oh, you. Go on, Dad, fetch him a worm.
It was just an ordinary day. I was packing for my holiday when suddenly, out of nowhere, it happened. Shoo!
You all right, sweetheart?
No, I think I'm getting a cold.
Oh, no. Where have you picked that up?
From work.
Have you picked up a cold in the workplace? Call us now. Thousands of people every year pick up bugs from people they'd never even have met if they hadn't had to go to work. Alice here had a bunged-up nose for nearly a week. We got her £11,000 in compensation. And that's not all. Has anything happened to you that you don't like? Well, that's not on. Call us now and let us figure out someone to blame. Ken had his feelings badly hurt in a flirting accident and got £18,000. Ina trod in a puddle and now owns the city in which that happened. Call us now. No win, no fee, no need to stop and think about what sort of a person this makes you. Because when bad things happen to good people, other people should give them money. That's the way it's always been, except for always.
And now on Radio 4, unbelievably, it's time to accidentally hear a bit of the Archers again. Even though you could swear it's only been about 2 hours since it was last on.
Hello, one of the men who always sound tired.
Hello, one of the insufferably wry women.
And what have you been up to so tiredly? Had I better not ask?
you can ask, it just won't be in any way interesting. As it happens, I've been sorting through 16 or 17 of the totally interchangeable teenagers. You know how they all pile up this time of year?
Don't I know it? Paul, or Stephen, or whoever I'm married to, has been bending my ear on this subject all morning.
Oh, dear.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well, that's life, isn't it?
It's the way of the world, I'm afraid.
I have to agree with you there. Well, that's killed another minute. So I suppose I'd best be off.
Oh, must you go? I think one of the women with an accent is just making coffee.
That's right, here I am now with some coffee. Which you can hear if you don't believe me.
Hello there, one of the women with an accent. You'd think that would make you easier to tell apart from the others, but as it turns out, no.
Oh, hello, one of the other tired men.
Hello. I just popped in because from the sound of that bell we must be in a shop or something. Well, I'm not stopping, actually. I just came in to say that as we're nearly at the end of the episode, we must be due an incredibly minor cliffhanger.
I dare say you're right, and it's just struck me. This coffee you've made, will there be enough to go round?
I don't know, Kathy or whoever. I really don't know.
Dumpty diddly dumpty 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 diddly dumpty dumpty.
And then, when I shouted at him, he got all injured and said he thought it would be romantic.
Romantic? He hacked your email and thought it would be romantic?
I know. I mean, he could have just asked you who I wanted him to invite, but no, he keylogged my password and he expects me to swoon.
I've got a worse one. I had a boyfriend once who asked if he could touch my eye.
Your eye?
Yeah, not the lid, my actual eyeball.
What?
No, wait, it gets worse. He said he wanted to do it because it was a part of me no one else had ever touched before.
Oh, God. So, simultaneously incredibly creepy and implying you're a bit of a slapper.
Exactly. This is the same guy who proposed to me with a megaphone in Trafalgar Square.
No.
Yep, after 4 months.
No.
I said no, quietly. He said, she says no, into the megaphone. 400 people booed me.
Well, this guy I was seeing, we were on holiday. We spent all morning hiking up to this gorge, so I was hot and sweaty, but still, it was beautiful. He gets down on one knee, gets out a ring box, opens it up, diamond ring, asks me to marry him. I open my mouth to reply. He says one thing before you answer, takes the ring out of the box, throws it in the gorge.
But what did he think he was doing?
Oh, God knows. Some stupid thing about materialism, or it might have been feminism. I was too angry to listen. I didn't want a sodding diamond, but I definitely didn't want him to spend £5,000 on being a smug git.
What a knob.
He really was.
Men, don't try to be clever. The men in these stories were hapless idiots, but so are you. They all try to be original, to think differently. Do not do this! Be unoriginal. Think samely. The acceptable romantic gestures are in order. Flowers, dinner, present of something she mentioned ages ago and then forgot about. And proposal should be somewhere nice, with a ring, private enough for her to say no if she wants to. Men only get away with any variation on these in Hollywood movies. And that's because the same person gets to write what he does and what she thinks about it. You don't get to do that. So stick to the stuff that works. And always keep the receipt.
It was just an ordinary day. I was at work just finishing up a report when suddenly, out of nowhere, it happened.
Stephen, when you finish that, could you type up all of these as well?
Oh, no.
Have you been bored at work? Thousands of people every year are forced to do jobs they find uncongenial or dull. Selina had to attend a 3-hour meeting on compliance. We got her £16,000. Rashid's boss used the phrase client-facing end-to-end services, and now he's Rashid's butler. Eddie had to do some filing he didn't want to do, and now he's the king of Spain. Call us now, because nothing bad should ever happen to you, and if it does, you should get a treat.
Hi, you're Gavin, yeah?
That's right.
And Paula Daly's your supervisor, yeah?
Yeah.
Great, yeah. I'm afraid Paula's called in sick today.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so my name's Megan. I'll be supervising you for today.
OK.
OK, great.
Great.
Great. Well, shall we make a start then?
OK. So...
Oh, you mean I start?
Yeah.
Right. How do I start?
You want me to tell you how to supervise me?
If you would.
Surely then I'd be supervising you.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, OK then. First you tell me what areas you want me to focus on today.
What areas?
Yeah.
Areas of what?
That's up to you.
Can you give me some examples?
No, I think then I really would be supervising you.
OK. Well, can you at least tell me what you do?
I'm an assistant.
To whom?
To the supervisor.
Right.
Yeah.
So you assist Paula?
Yes, I assist her in her supervising, and she supervises my assistants.
And who actually does the work?
Mr. Collinson.
Right.
Yeah, technically I'm supposed to be his assistant, and Paula's supposed to be his supervisor, but he says he doesn't need assisting, and he refuses to be supervised, so Paula and I agreed to cut out the middleman and supervise/assist one another.
So how come Mr. Collinson gets his way so easily?
He's the only one who knows how the machine works.
And where is he?
No idea. He went on holiday in 2009 and never came back. He might be dead, or going away for years might be part of how he does what he does. But the machine seems to work fine without him, so we just carry on.
And what does the machine do?
It emits a low hum.
Yeah, but why? What's it doing?
No idea, Mr. Collinson won't tell us.
OK. So, I watch you and you watch the machine?
No, watching the machine is part of Mr. Collinson's job. You watch me, and I help you watch me, and you watch me helping you, and I help you to do so. And so on.
OK, well then, today I'd like you to focus on doing what you just said.
OK. Here's some paper if you want to make notes on my performance.
Oh, thank you. Hand it to me more squarely.
Oh, like this?
Very good. I'll make a note of that.
I'll help.
Handed paper squarely.
There's an E in squarely.
Thank you. You know, I think we're going to make a great team.
My dog doesn't know he's ugly. My dog doesn't know he's old. My dog just knows if he's hungry, thirsty, horny, hot or cold. My dog doesn't know he's ugly, and that's why people stare. And even if my dog did know, my dog just wouldn't care. My dog is sweet and gentle, but he's uglier than sin. He shed most of his fur, and now he's started shedding skin. My dog's eye is always twitching, and his lip is always curled. My dog looks like he's plotting the destruction of the world. My dog doesn't know he's ugly. My dog doesn't know he's old. My dog still struts around like he's some canine centerfold. My dog doesn't know he's ugly, or that he'll cease to be. Perhaps that's why my dog seems so much happier than me. My dog's right eye is bloodshot, and his left one's milky white. His last few teeth are clustered in a hideous overbite. My dog is almost blind, but hasn't noticed yet at all. So his skull's all creased from where he keeps on running into walls. But my dog doesn't know he's ugly. My dog doesn't know he's old. My cat keeps trying to tell him, but my dog just won't be told. My dog doesn't know he's ugly. My dog still thinks he's glam. I wish I were more like my dog. Oh God, perhaps I am. Stella, my love, would you send Pythagoras of Samos in? Hi, good to see you. How are you? How's Samos?
Yeah, I'm fine.
OK, before the main event, news just in. We've sold the theorem to Thessaly, Macedonia, and we're in talks with Thrace.
Oh, that's great.
What can I tell you? Pyth people love your theorem. But not as much, I bet, as they're going to love your new theorem.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. I could barely sleep last night trying to guess what new thing I was going to find out today about triangles.
Well, actually, this one's about hexagons.
Oh, hexagons.
Yes.
So, drum roll, please. Pythagoras' second theorem. I'm so excited.
Pairs of opposite sides of a hexagon inscribed in any conic section meet in 3 collinear points.
Wow. Right. Okay.
You don't like it, do you?
I do.
Yeah, but not like you like the first one.
Oh, well. Look, Pyth, first of all, don't worry. Everyone has a difficult second theorem. It's just that first one, it had more bite. It kind of started with a bang. The square on the hypotenuse, boom! Right there in the middle of the action. I want to know what the hell a hypotenuse is, why it's got a square on it, and what it's going to do about it. Is equal to, bam, straight away the story's moved on. It's about equality now. Equal to what? We have to know. The sum of the squares on the other 2 sides. Kapow! Mind blown, never saw it coming. It's a beautiful, beautiful theorem. And I just wonder if this new one, which, don't get me wrong, has a lot of potential, I just wonder if it could use some of that magic.
Well, what do you suggest?
Hey, I don't know. I'm not the mathematician.
No, you're not.
But maybe, look, Pyth, you're going to hate this. It has to be said, Pyth. Is there a place in this one for the hypotenuse?
No, it's not a corollary. It's a whole new theorem.
Of course it is. But wow, people love the hypotenuse. It's your own fault, you talented bastard. You created a theorem so compelling, people just have to know more. What else is the hypotenuse equal to? What is it not equal to?
That's not what you said when I first brought it to you. You said no one knew what the hypotenuse was and it had a silly name and people would get it mixed up with a hippopotamus.
Did I say that? I don't think I said that.
Anyway, I couldn't put it in even if I wanted to. Hexagons don't have hypotenuses.
Yeah, well, since you bring it up, are we sure about the hexagons? Do people really care about hexagons the way they care about triangles? I mean, when it comes right down to it, people join up 3 points all the time. How many times do they join up 8?
6. Well, hexagons have 6 vertices.
Oh, well, look, there you go. Now, triangles, Pyth, go back to triangles. Triangles are what people want you to tell them stuff about.
Yeah, but I don't have anything new to say about triangles.
Oh, Pyth, let me let you into a secret. People don't want new theorems. They want exactly the same theorems they enjoyed before, but very slightly different.
OK, so what I might as well say is that my second theorem is the sum of the squares on the other 2 sides is equal to the square on the hypotenuse.
What? Did you just come up with that off the top of your head?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not...
I knew you were a genius, Pyth. I didn't know you were a bloody genius. Stella, my love, send in an amphora of coffee, a scribe and a copyright lawyer. We've struck maths gold. Hello.
You can't come in here, sir. This is a building.
Yes, I know. I saw your sign outside. Your new cinema is coming this spring.
Yes?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh.
Well, the only thing is, and I don't really know how to say this without sounding terribly ungrateful, but I'm afraid you're building it in the wrong place.
The wrong...
Yes, you see, I don't actually live in this city. I'm only visiting for the day to punish my godson. So, look, here is a map of my village. I was thinking if we built my new cinema here...
It's not your cinema, not just for you, it's for everyone.
Oh, I see, a gift to the people. Well, that's still exciting. The nation's first state-owned free cinema.
It's not state-owned, you'll still have to pay.
Oh, into a collective pot to pay for upkeep?
No, you'll pay us.
We'll pay you? You mean... you're building this cinema for us to come and pay you to watch films in?
Yes, obviously.
Well, forgive me that this is beginning to sound a lot like your cinema.
Of course it's our cinema.
Then kindly put that on the bloody sign. Good day.
Hello and welcome to the interview sketch. My name is Patsy Straightwoman and I'm joined today by Leonard Chale, actor, director and bon vivant.
Hello.
So, Len, you graduated from RADA in 1963. You were young, handsome.
Thank you, my dear.
You had London at your feet. Those must have been great times.
Oh, they were wonderful, wonderful times. You know, the parties, the clothes, the booze.
And a lot of sex.
Ah, well, I'm not proud of it, you know, but I admit a certain amount of bonking did go on. You must remember, my dear, that's just what one did in those days. You'd roll out of a nightclub with a couple of dollies, stagger swagger to one's jag, drive to the hotel, very wrong, of course, to drink and drive, awfully bad. And then you bonk the night away.
But of course you were married.
I was, yes, I was. Yeah, poor Helen, I think she was always rather irritated by all the bonking. I suppose I did behave really awfully badly to her, but there you are.
So you were a serial adulterer?
Oh, no, nothing like that. No, this was just bonking.
I see. And I believe that about that time you also committed a number of murders.
Oh, dear me. You have done your homework, haven't you? Well, look, I'm not proud of it. But yes, I did occasionally indulge in a spot of bumping off.
What was the first one?
Oh, dear. Well, this is a very long time ago. I'm very ashamed of it now, of course. But I was in Rep in Leicester, and there was this chap in the company, Rex Fortescue, very handsome chap, awfully good actor. And you see, all the ladies in the company, they only had eyes for him. So I thought to myself, and I suppose this is terribly naughty, really, well, I thought, well, Lenny, if you're going to get any bonking done at all this season, you're just going to have to bump him off.
Kill him?
Oh, no, not kill him, no, just bump him off.
To death?
Yes.
And that wasn't the last bumping off you committed, was it?
No, I can't honestly say it was, no, for my sins.
Your sins including murder?
Bumping off, yes.
So who were your other victims?
Oh, well, let me see. Ruby Keane, I bumped her off. George Grover, lovely man, beautiful voice, I bumped him off. And poor Ellen, of course. As I say, I did behave terribly badly to her, really. First with all the bonking, and then later with bumping her off.
And are your bumping off days behind you now?
Well, if there are any policemen listening, then yes, they certainly are, officer. No, do you know, the truth is, I have given it up, largely. You see, I've got most of the things I want in life now, so, I go to the trouble. Plus, I don't have the strength in my arms that I used to. And, of course, it's wrong.
Leonard Chale, actor, director and murderer.
Bumper offer.
Bumper offer. Thank you.
It was just an ordinary day. We were at home watching a DVD of No Country for Old Men when suddenly it happened.
Oh. Is that the end?
But what happened to the hitman? Aren't they going to tell us?
Oh.
Have you been disappointed by the end of a film? Call us now and find out how much you could be owed for mental trauma and unresolved narrative stress. Lena had no idea what the hell was going on by the end of Inception. And won £50,000. Jack saw the twist in Secret Window coming a mile off and was given a gold statue of himself and a loved one. Marcia organised an M. Night Shyamalan marathon and now basically owns the world. Call us now. We'll kiss it better for you, with cash. Well, since you have asked me for a tale of Christmas cheer, I can do no better than to relate the curious story of Christopher Must Cheer, which aptly enough is also set at Christmas time, although rather less aptly, it's unremittingly bleak. And Christopher Must Cheer was trudging his weary way home from his office at the Toy Crusher Corporation. Over the years, many people had asked why, when Mr. Toy and Mr. Crusher first went into business together, they didn't at the very least consider calling it the Crusher Toy Corporation. But, as old Silas Crusher used to say, with a twinkle in his eye, when all's said and done, we do crush toys. As Christopher reached his front door, his eye was suddenly drawn to the knocker, which for a moment had seemed to bear an uncanny resemblance to his dear old childhood friend, Rufus. But then, Monsieur reasoned to himself, it must be remembered that Rufus was a lion. And never went anywhere without a brass ring in his mouth. So in a way, it was surprising this hadn't struck him before. Inside, Christopher was greeted by his wife, whose name was also funny when followed by the surname Mustier, although I can't remember for the moment what it was.
Darling, you did promise you'd be home in time to see the children hang up their stocking.
Yeah, I know, darling, but the big crusher's malfunctioning. Can't you see I'm covered in Etch-a-Sketch dust?
At that, his little son Barney whose name was not funny when followed by Miss Cheer because his parents didn't want him teased, stirred from his sleep.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Yeah, that's not till tomorrow, son, but you have a lovely day.
But you'll be there, won't you?
What? On Christmas Day, son? That's the busiest day in the professional toy crusher's calendar. In fact, I think I might take your Christmas presents with me, if that's all right. Help the boys in the crusher room get a head start on the rush.
Christopher went to bed, wondering if his son would ever forgive him, and also wondering how it was that his son was sort of Disney American, given that his wife was 1940s and he was normal. That night, he slept badly. Was it his troubled mind? Was it the December chill? Or was it the ghost of a lion standing on his chest? Unusually, it turned out to be the last one.
Rufus, is that you? Rufus, for once, can you take that brass ring out of your mouth?
Very well. Yes, Christopher, it is your old childhood friend, here to show you the error of your ways. Come!
Lord Rufus!
Come with me 30 years hence.
And in a moment, Christopher found he and Rufus were standing in a vast room, and there, behind the desk, busily working away on office equipment that was a bit futuristic, but not as much as you'd think, was himself.
So, I become CEO of Toy Crusher.
Yes, you do,
said the magic lion sadly. Just then, the futuristic equivalent of a door did the futuristic equivalent of opening, and in strode Barney, now a strapping young man in the prime of life, 6'4" and strong as an ox.
Daddy, I must speak to you.
Not now, Barney.
Barked future Christopher.
You know how busy I am at Christmas.
I know it all right. I've never spent a single Christmas with you in my life. Come with me now, Father, or I'll never speak to you again.
Oh, don't be so overdramatic. It's only Christmas.
It's not just Christmas, it's everything. Goodbye, Father no longer.
Goodbye. No, and tell your mother I'll be home late.
Mother left you 20 years ago. She's happily remarried now to a man who notices if she's there.
And what of your sister?
My sister? You cared so little for my sister, you didn't even bother to set her up earlier in the story.
And so saying, Barney left the office, slamming the door behind him, which really annoyed old Christopher because it was a futuristic door and they don't work like that. But it didn't annoy him for long, because almost immediately he had a heart attack and died.
And that is what will happen if I don't change my ways.
Said young Christopher.
Yes, Christopher, it is.
I'll get to be CEO.
Yes, but you die bitter and alone.
Yes, but let me just check. I mean, I am going to die anyway. I mean, immortality's not on the table.
No, of course you're going to die.
Right. Well, you see, before I die, I really want to be CEO. I mean, that's why I work so hard. It's not just a coincidence.
But you don't spend enough time with your family.
I know. That's the trade-off I've been making all this time. I'm not an idiot. And hang on a minute. You're saying that if I carry on doing what I'm doing now, you know, hedging my bets and making some token sacrifices for family life, I still get to be CEO. So imagine what I could achieve if I ignore them completely. Thank you, Rufus. This vision has really opened my eyes this Christmas Eve. From now on, I'm going to be a total bastard.
Right. Christopher, are you familiar with the concept of an oral surrogate?
No.
Well, for instance, it's when a mother gives a child a dummy to stop it sucking its thumb.
Really? So what?
Well, Christopher, did you never wonder why my mother always made me carry a brass ring in my mouth when I came to play with you?
Was she worried about you sucking your thumb?
No, Christopher, that's not what she was worried about.
And with that, boys and girls, Rufus the magic Christmas lion bit the awful man's head off. Good night. John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. Original music was by Susanna Pierce and the producer was Ed Morris. Have you bitten your own tongue? Yeah, you're probably on your own there.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi.
What's your name?
People call me Kay.
Kay? Isn't that a girl's name?
Not Kay. Kay. Just the letter K.
Oh, right. What's it short for?
My name.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, what is it? Oh, dear, is it Kevin? Or, Carl.
No, it's worse than that.
Keith? Kenneth?
It's Kermit.
Oh. Right. Kermit is...
Yes and no, and yes and no, and yes and no.
Sorry?
Yes, like the frog. No, not after the frog. Yes, it's a real name. No, my parents didn't hate me. Yes, I did get teased at school. No, it's not easy being green.
Well, there's no need to be like that.
What, you weren't going to ask any of those things?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Everyone does.
Not me, Kermit. I'm different. I know how you feel.
Oh, I'm sure you do. With a name like Lisa, I'm sure you feel my pain.
Lisa Simpson.
Oh, my God.
Yes, like Lisa Simpson. No, not after Lisa Simpson. Yes, at least it's memorable. No, I don't have a brother. Yes, I did get teased at school. No, I can't do the voice.
My God. I've never met anyone who understood. I know this is sudden, but will you marry me?
Maybe. What's your surname?
Minnelli.
Absolutely not.
Even though large tracts of Europe and many old and famous states have fallen or may fall into the grip of the Gestapo and all the odious apparatus of Nazi rule, we shall not flag or fail. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight in the air. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and... Is this right? We shall fight them. Fight. The word seems suddenly peculiar. Fight. I'm going to fight you now because I'm a fighter. Let's see who fights better and who is the best at fighting in a fight. Fight. Yes, it sounds all right now. Fight. Yes. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
Oh, messenger.
My lord?
Ah, messenger, what news?
It's no news, my lord. That's not how messengers work.
What do you mean?
I'm your messenger, my lord. You can't just call me out of my messenger cubbyhole and expect me to have news. You either have to send me off with a message or wait for someone else's messenger to arrive. The only news I have is news of the messenger cubbyhole.
Aha, what news of the messenger cubbyhole?
Messenger cubbyhole recently vacated by messenger. Cubbyhole stands empty. Sources close to cubbyhole question point of messenger being summoned.
Very good. Now, take this message across the plains to the Cloven Viscount. Count! For too long our lands have been at war. I grow weary of the conflict and offer my hand in peace. What say you?
Got it? Kiss, kiss, kiss.
No, too soon. Just a smiley face.
I go. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. I arrive.
Who are you?
I am the messenger of the Cloven Viscount from across the plains. He says he grows tired of this war of attrition. Surrender immediately, vile worm, or prepare to be ground into the dust.
What?
I know, exciting, isn't it?
Tell him I yield to no man, especially a horror bag like him. He should prepare for bloody warfare, in which he will be the one being ground into the dust, and I will be the one grinding him with my heel, which I wouldn't even have one of if I was a worm like what he thinks, so that shows all he knows.
Righto, I go.
Excuse me. I arrive.
Oh, you're back?
Yes, with a message from across the plains. The Cloven Viscount thanks you for your incredibly prompt reply. He says it has oft been said that a soft answer turneth away wrath, and it must be true because that's what's happened this time. He withdraws his threat of dust grinding, extends an olive branch, and says to tell you can have some olives off of it.
Oh, well, all right. Our army's rubbish anyway. Tell him we will overlook his hasty words on this occasion and thank him for the olives. Even though I don't like olives, actually. But don't tell him that it's secret. That's called diplomacy. Similarly, don't tell him the bit about our army being rubbish.
Got it. I go! Oh,
Excuse me. I arrive.
Yes.
The Cloven Viscount from across the plains sends greeting curses and anti-hellos. He is incensed you should treat his olive branch with such contempt, and he says to say the olives are off the table and the worm-crushing programme is on as before.
What? But I said I wanted the olives.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Not to you, to my messenger. Oh, I see the smack. Messenger, speed across the plains and tell the Viscount we've got out of sync.
I go.
Excuse me. I arrived. The Viscount wishes to inform you you've got out of sync.
Yes, tell him I know.
I go.
Excuse me. I arrive. He says I know.
Oh, for God's sake.
Shall I tell him, oh, for God's sake?
No. Wait a while here with me. If I know him, he'll send my guy back to say, oh, for God's sake, and then we'll be in sync again.
I like your castle.
Thank you.
Nice crenellations.
Actually, they're dahlias.
My mistake. I think he's waiting.
I know he's waiting too.
Well, shall I?
Yes, all right. Tell him my silence was just me waiting to get back in sync and my offer of peace stands as before.
I go.
Excuse me. I arrived. The Viscount says his silence was just him waiting to get in sync and his threat of war stands as before.
Bloody hell!
I arrived.
Oh, you're new. Who are you?
I come from the peace-loving people of the plains.
Do you?
That I do, and I bring a message.
What is it?
Corbett, you aren't off making a mess of them planes. We just got them all nice and the way we wanted them this morning, and now it's wall-to-wall messengers back and forth turning up the planes some in our rate. Can you please stop it?
Well, how can we stop it? We've got 2 messengers out of sync and we can't get back in sync again.
Of course you can, sir. Nothing easier.
How?
Shoot the messenger.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger. That's the one thing everyone knows about messengers. It's the motto of the Messengers Guild.
Why shoot the messenger?
Well, because then you'll only have one messenger between you and you'll never be out of sync, and the planes will be relatively undisturbed.
Oh, yes.
I thought you said you were the peace-loving people of the plains.
And so we are, as in we like the planes peaceful. We're not that fussed about messengers. I go.
Oh, he seemed nice. Well, sorry about this messenger, but it does seem like the neatest solution.
No, but wait, you don't need to shoot me. You could just give me the evening off.
Oh, that's true. Oh, well, too late. Now all I have to do is await the return of the other messenger. Oh, knickers. Welcome to Nobody Knows, the game where your guess is as good as mine.
Nobody knows, nobody knows.
Let's meet the contestants. Anne, you're a sleep therapist. Tell me, why do we dream?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Richard, hi, why are you?
Very well, thank you.
I said, why are you?
Oh, sorry. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. And Frank, good to see you. Tell me, when will you die?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. So, let's play Nobody Knows.
Nobody knows, nobody knows.
So, you all know the rules? Richard, what category would you like? Unknowable, subjective, or forgotten?
Unknowable, please.
All right, Richard. How many games of Scrabble in history have featured the word syringe?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Anne, your question.
I'll have forgotten, please.
OK. In history, where was Oliver Cromwell most ticklish?
Nobody knows?
Nobody knows. And Frank, that leaves you with subjective. In the world of sport, who was best?
Donald Bradman.
Possibly, but technically...
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. And at the end of round 1, Carol, the scores are...
Unknowable.
That's right. So, as a tiebreaker, fingers on buzzers, this one's to all of you, and it's unknowable, subjective, and forgotten. In literature, which of the Bronte sisters was best in bed?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
All right, and back to the studio in 5.
Thank you. I do hope this is going to be a proper interview, Mr. Humphreys, not just a character assassination.
I think you'll find it fair.
And that's what Paxman said.
The time is just coming up to 8:10. I'm joined now by Vernon Geyer, the head of a pressure group which claims to be campaigning against prejudice. But, Mr. Geyer, when it comes down to it, isn't it true to say you and your type are nothing but vultures?
Yes, that's quite correct.
Well, you're very frank about it.
And why not? There's nothing shameful about being a vulture.
Is that so? Do you deny, then, that you and your kind feast on dead bodies?
If you mean by that inflammatory language, are the animals we consume dead, then yes. Would you prefer it if they were alive?
The question
You see,
is...
this is exactly the sort of double standards we're campaigning against. Take the
We're
eagles.
not talking about the
Take
eagles.
the eagles.
This isn't
Everyone
about the
loves the eagles.
I want to talk about...
The eagles are heroes. The eagles are on stamps and coins and shields. Now, what do you think the eagles eat?
The point...
They eat exactly the same creatures as we vultures. The only difference is they also murder them. How is that better?
Well, one thing they don't do is hang around sick animals waiting for them to die. How can you justify behaviour like that?
What, keeping a vigil? Selflessly staying with a suffering creature in its most desperate hour so that it need not die alone?
And then devouring the corpse.
Afterwards? Once Once they have no further need for it, and only, of course, if they die. Often they don't. And believe me, no one is more delighted than a vulture by an unexpected pull-through.
Well, that's not... That's not what it says here. According to Wikipedia...
Oh, well, Wikipedia.
Vultures gorge themselves when prey is abundant and then lapse into a torpid state to digest their food.
Or, to put it another way, vultures eat when there's food around and then they have a little nap.
Vast numbers have been seen on battlefields.
Yes, well, you could say the same about stretcher bearers.
Vulture's stomach acid is exceptionally corrosive.
You see, this is now just name-calling. And in any case, do you know why it's corrosive? Because we have to deal with botulism, anthrax, cholera, all sorts of deadly diseases we remove from the food chain.
Oh, that's why, is it? Because it says here this allows them to use their reeking corrosive vomit as a defensive projectile when threatened.
When threatened! When all peaceful methods have been exhausted.
It's not a very prepossessing picture, is it? You standing there, waiting for some animal to die so you can eat it with your corrosive vomit and your scaly bald head.
Oh, I'm sorry if my baldness offends you. Would you say that to James Naughty? And actually, as it happens, our baldness is a deliberate hygiene precaution. It allows us to keep our head clean when feeding.
Oh, you mean so that you don't get blood all over your feathers when you dip your head in a corpse?
All right, I've had enough. This interview is over.
Let me read you another quote. Vultures urinate straight down their legs.
Oh, well, if you're just going to descend into the gutter...
Or like the urine down your legs.
Right, I'm sorry, but you were warned. Oh, God, it stings! It stings! When threatened, Mr. Humphreys. Good day.
The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Is that right? What your country can do for you? Country? Sorry, it's just, the word's gone funny on me. Country? What country are you from? Is it a big country or a little country? My country's a nice country, especially in the countryside. Country. Okay, it's sort of normal again now. Ask what you can do for your country.
Here we are, see him again.
Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, look. Will.
Yeah.
We're best mates, aren't we?
Of course we are.
Okay, so look, I'm going to ask you something now. Been meaning to ask you this for years.
Gee, am I going to like it?
No, it's nothing. It's all right. It's, well, you're rich, aren't you?
I do all right.
You're rich. You're properly rich. So the thing is, well, the question is, what do you do?
You know what I do, Rob? I'm an investment manager.
Yeah, but what is that? I mean, what do you actually do?
You know, I trade in securities, commodities and futures with other brokers around the world.
Yeah, but how does that make money? You know, because, I mean, it boils down to swapsies, doesn't it? You know, like, if you and a guy in Tokyo do a swap of whatever it is, I don't know, currencies or commodities or whichever, one of you must be doing better out of it and one of you's doing worse.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, so, one of you should get poorer. But all stockbrokers are rich. You know, even though some must be doing worse swaps, they're all rich. And I don't know how that can be possible. I mean, you know, it's like making money out of nothing.
What, like alchemy?
Yeah. What?
You know, turning base metal into gold.
Yeah, but seriously, though, I mean...
Right, it used to be taken very seriously indeed. Alchemist was a respected profession. They had laboratories, guilds. Isaac Newton wrote more about alchemy than he did about physics.
Yeah, why are you going on about alchemy?
I don't know. You talking about making money from nothing, I suppose. It just reminded me of something I always wondered about alchemy. If someone actually did it, you know, found a way of turning tin into gold, what would he do with his discovery?
Make himself loads of gold?
Ah, but then he's just weakening the supply, isn't he? Gold's only valuable because it's rare. If you turn tin into gold, you're not going to make tin as valuable as gold. You're going to make gold as cheap as tin.
Yeah, I suppose, but he could patent it, couldn't he? He could sell the invention.
Yeah, maybe, but there were so many alchemists in those days. If someone actually did it, it wouldn't take long for the rest of them to work out how, and then you're in the same situation. The market's flooded with gold, the invention's worthless.
So what would you do?
Me? Don't know. The only thing I can think of is gather all the Guild of Alchemists together, secretly, tell them I've cracked it, and agree to share the secret if they swear only to make a small amount of gold each year. You know, enough to make them rich, but not enough to devalue gold.
Yeah, but if all the alchemists suddenly got rich, people would guess, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So the other condition would have to be that they would all have to give up alchemy, let it die away, and instead found some other profession. Something associated with the supply of gold into the market. Something that everyone would learn just to take it for granted, made people rich somehow, but was way too complex for anyone who wasn't a qualified member of the guild to understand. And that way you could keep the system going, well, for generations, handing the secret down.
What sort of profession?
Who knows? I'll tell you a funny thing, though. Between 1780 and 1800, alchemy suddenly almost entirely died out. And the London Stock Exchange was founded in 1801.
So what?
Nothing. Just rambling on. Want another drink?
Yeah. Oh, but it's my round.
No, I'll get it. I made a bit of money today.
Nobody knows, nobody knows.
As we enter into the final round, what are the scores, Carol?
Everybody's got some points. Nobody knows how many.
Terrific. And so, fingers on the buzzers for our quickfire round. In crime, who was Jack the Ripper?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. In science, how big is the universe?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. In history, what was Julius Caesar's favourite colour?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. In natural history, what are cows thinking about?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. In religion?
Nobody knows.
Well interrupted, Anne. You're quite right, nobody knows. In maths? Oh, and at the end of that fast and furious round, Carol, the scores are...
Veiled in mystery.
As every week. And so, as every week, it all comes down to the big tiebreaker, to which, as you know, you may not answer, nobody knows. Yeah, so, fingers on buzzers, the whole game rests on this. For the £100,000 star prize, what would have happened if I'd said yes? Just buzz in when you know. At any point, just buzz in. You've all had a month to study the dossier of evidence I sent you. No? None of you? Any idea at all? Okay, I'm prepared to simplify it. For £100,000, just tell me, should I have said yes? That's all I want to know.
Yes?
No guessing! Excuse me, sir. Is this seat in this compartment of this train that we are on taken?
No.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my. It's Mr. Elwood, isn't it?
Why, yes, I'm sorry. Have we met?
Oh, goodness me, no. I'm a complete stranger to you, I'm afraid, on this train. I couldn't mistake you. You see, I'm a huge Tiddlywinks enthusiast.
Oh, really? You follow my career?
Oh, but of course. Nicholas Elwood, the youngest Grand Slam Tiddlywink champion ever to have come out of the Maryland Tiddlywink Academy. I'm a huge fan, I assure you.
Well, thank you very much.
I know all about you. Your signature monogrammed winks, your unorthodox left-handed spin, your troubles with your wife.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit a nerve, but, it's common knowledge she disapproves of how much practice you put in, how she's always insisting you stop and give her a hand with the vacuum cleaning.
How do you know that?
Oh, I must have read it somewhere, but it's true, isn't it?
Well, yes, all right, it's true, but I don't see how...
a stranger comes to know of it here on this train.
Good evening. Anything off the trolley? Hot drinks, cold drinks, sandwiches, mini cheddars?
Thank you, we're fine.
Suit yourself.
You see, I sympathize, Nicholas, really, I do. It's so annoying to have someone constantly nagging at you. I mean, take my mother, for instance.
I don't want to hear about your mother.
You see, I have the most darling kitty cat. So affectionate and clean. She's good as gold about using her tray. But that's not enough for my mother.
I'm not interested.
Oh, she's a holy terror. Nag, nag, nag. Leonard, that filthy animal, that tray of hers is stinking out the house. So you see, Nicholas, I really do sympathize. We both have our problems. Your wife, my mother. Say, maybe we could do each other some good. Help each other out, you know what I'm saying?
No, I do not.
Oh, you're an intelligent man, Nicholas. Do I have to spell it out? Here we are, perfect strangers. No one knows we've met.
On this train?
Exactly, on this train that we're on. Why shouldn't we, solve each other's problems?
What exactly are you suggesting?
You know what I'm suggesting, Nicholas. I'll come and do your vacuuming if you'll come and change my cat's litter tray. Crisscross!
Oh, right, I thought...
What?
Nothing. So,
You're saying we should do each other's chores?
Of course, and no one will be any the wiser.
Where do you live?
Why, Albuquerque, of course. Can't you tell from my accent?
That's 500 miles from me. You want me to do a 1,000-mile round trip to change your cat's tray?
While I'm doing your vacuuming, Nicholas, don't forget that crisscross.
That's crazy. I don't like changing litter trays any more than you do.
Details, Nicholas, details. Crisscross.
Stop saying crisscross. It doesn't make it any more sensible just because you keep saying crisscross.
Yes, it does, Nicholas. You know it makes sense. Crisscross.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Look, wouldn't it just be easier if you killed my wife and I killed your mom?
What? No!
Okay,
You want to kill my mom?
Just
because she knows about him little.
Well, you said I don't even know her. That's the point. We're strangers.
You're a psychopath.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
God! Yes. Arrest this man. He's a psycho and he's obsessed with my mom.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing. Just had an idea.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore Romeo? If faith his name, so beloved of mine heart, of a sudden seems most foreign to my ear, Romeo. Romeo. Marry, the word is passing strange. Romeo. Romeo. Good morrow, I am Romeo. Welcome thou art, friend Romeo. I prithee, Romeo, the salt to pass. Come in, Romeo, thy tea is on the table, Romeo. Romeo. Oh, the fever passes. Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Well, as you've asked me for a ghost story, I do have one rather curious tale you may find diverting. It's not precisely a ghost story. There's certainly no actual ghosts in it. So thinking about it, it's not really what you're after, is it? Hang on, I've got another one. This one's got loads of ghosts in it. I don't know why I didn't think of this one first. There were 3 of us, staying at the lodge that cold January night. 4 if you count the housekeeper. 5 if you count me. 2 if you only count me and one of the others. Mansard, Woburn and myself had spent an invigorating day eagling on the moor. Eagling is a sport of my own invention, in which I, wearing a stout pair of boots with powerful springs built into the heel, am pulled down by my companions and then released, allowing me to soar into the sky and snatch eagles out of the air. We returned home exhausted but jubilant, having equaled our best ever day's bag of no eagles. That evening, we sat up late swapping yarns, and Mansard entertained Woburn and me with his animal impressions, which made us raw, and also made him raw. As the clock struck midnight, I excused myself to see a man about a wee. As I was returning, down the long passage to the smoking room, past the living room, the sitting room, the drawing room, there suddenly rang out a piercing scream. Unremarkable in itself, but it came not from the screaming parlour, but the kitchen. At once I sprang to the door. I was still wearing my eagling boots. And flung it open. There stood one of the servants' children, a mere slip of a girl, no more than 10 years of age, and no less than 10 years of age. She was 10.
Oh, sir! An awful face, a terrible, hideous face.
I stepped forward to clip her round the ear, but she dodged me.
No, sir. Even before you came in.
She cried.
There, at the window.
I turned and saw it. What I had taken at first glance to be merely a paper bag blown up against the window pane was revealed at second glance to be a hideous, ghastly face locked in a rictus of pain, although on third glance to be, after all, a paper bag blown up against the window. Nothing to fear, said I. It's just old Percy Paper Bag playing his old... Oh, for the little girl had disappeared, as softly and silently as if she had been on roller skates. Just then the housekeeper bustled in. Hello there, I cried. I'm afraid the young lady took a bit of a scare.
Young lady, sir?
The little girl, is she your daughter?
Why, sir, I dursn't know what you've been a-talking of.
Dursn't you?
I'm diddled if I durst. There ain't been a little maid down away here's a parts for nigh on 20 year. There were a little maid, sir, but she died. She died. She died! Will that be all, sir?
Yes, thank you. Baffled, I made my way back to the smoking room where Mansard sat in one of the wing-back chairs practicing his whinny. I say, Mansard, your housekeeper's rather a queer fish, isn't she? What can you tell me of her? Mansard let out a short bark of amusement. Then, from force of habit, a longer bark. And then basically just woofed for a while. I turned to the window while he recovered.
Mrs. Woolm, you mean? Why, all I know of her is that she was caught in that terrible fire 30 years ago.
But I turned back from the window and beheld nothing but an empty chair. Just then Woburn re-entered. Woburn, what the devil's become of Mansard? Woburn looked at me curiously.
Mansard? Why, Mansard died in a murdering accident. 40 years ago.
No, he didn't. He's been doing animal impressions for us all evening. And we went eagling with him. And we live with him. And he's only 37.
Oh, that Mansard. I thought you meant his grandfather. After all, our Mansard is sitting right there.
Hello.
Said Mansard.
I did like to say, but you were looking at the wrong chair. I say, Finnemore, you're looking a little cheap. Shall I ring for Mrs. Woolm to bring us tea?
But you said Mrs. Woolm was caught in a terrible fire 30 years ago.
Well, so she was. A really terrible fire. Barely even singed her petticoat. Never seen such a pathetic fire.
And I suppose you, Mrs. Woolm, for that worthy woman had just rejoined us with the tea, I suppose you will tell me when you said the child died, you meant she died, her hair, her sundress, metaphorically but not actually of embarrassment.
Oh, no, sir. I meant every word I did do say, but then I am mad. I can confirm that.
Called out the little girl as she roller skated past the door. So where then, after all, was the ghost in my little tale? For it wasn't Mansard, nor Woburn, nor yet Mrs. Woolm, nor the little girl, not even the face at the window pane. And the only other person in my story is I myself. And obviously it isn't me. Do you know what? I don't think there's any ghosts in this story either. I don't think I know any ghost stories. Someone else go.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written by and starred John Finnemore, with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. The producer was Ed Morrish. If you are blind or partially sighted, this programme is already fine.